The Zanj Rebellion of 869 to 883 CE was one of the largest slave revolts in history. This uprising shook the foundations of the Abbasid Caliphate and left an indelible mark on the annals of resistance against oppression. The term Zanj referred to East African slaves brought to the Middle East, particularly to southern Iraq. These individuals were forced to work in the salt marshes and sugar plantations under brutal conditions. The Abbasid Caliphate, at the height of its power, relied heavily on this slave labor to fuel its economy. Life for the Zanj was characterized by extreme hardship. They toiled in scorching heat, faced inhumane treatment, and were denied basic rights. These harsh conditions, coupled with a growing sense of injustice, created a powder keg of discontent that would eventually ignite into full-scale rebellion. The uprising began in 869, led by a Persian named Ali ibn Muhammad. He claimed descent from Ali, the fourth caliph, which lent religious legitimacy to the rebellion. Ali ibn Muhammad's charismatic leadership and promise of freedom attracted not only Zanj slaves, but also free commoners and even some Bedouin tribes. The rebels employed guerrilla tactics, taking advantage of the marshy terrain they knew so well. They captured towns, established fortified camps, and even founded their own capital near Basra. At its peak, the rebellion controlled large swathes of southern Iraq, seriously disrupting the region's agriculture and trade. For 14 years, the Zanj rebels held out against the might of the Abbasid Caliphate. They defeated several armies sent against them and at times threatened the Caliphate's very existence. The rebellion's success exposed the vulnerabilities of an empire dependent on slave labor and highlighted the potential power of organized resistance. However, the tide eventually turned. In 883, after a prolonged and costly campaign, the Abbasid forces under the leadership of al-Muwaffaq finally crushed the rebellion. The defeat was devastating, with many rebels killed or re-enslaved. Despite its ultimate failure, the Zanj Rebellion had far-reaching consequences. It severely weakened the Abbasid Caliphate, contributing to its gradual decline. The enormous cost of suppressing the revolt strained the empire's resources and exposed its military weaknesses. Moreover, the rebellion led to significant changes in the Caliphate's labor practices. The use of Zanj slaves in plantation agriculture declined sharply after the revolt, as the risks of employing large concentrations of slaves became apparent. The Zanj Rebellion stands as a powerful testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of oppression. It demonstrated that even those at the bottom of society could challenge the established order when pushed to the brink. While often overlooked in mainstream historical narratives, this event deserves recognition as one of the most significant slave revolts in history. In reflecting on the Zanj Rebellion, we are reminded of the ongoing struggle for human rights and dignity. It serves as a stark reminder of the horrors of slavery and the power of collective action against injustice. By studying such events, we gain valuable insights into the complexities of human societies and the enduring quest for freedom and equality.